then. Little Guardian Spirit, I have walked around, slayed many things, and I'm back.
Greetings, Judge. Do you bring with you the oaths of the brothers Jarek?
Well, yes. Which oaths do you bear? Both Quinch and Carnage I bear. Thank you. Are you prepared to stand in judgment? Yes, I am ready. Quinch and Carnage, Jarek, summon you into the court of judgment. Generally speaking, that's the best you can do. It's a bit like the same with smoking. If you never start, you never have to quit. Although, to be fair, as far as good old-fashioned alcohol is concerned, especially in Germany and especially in office positions and stuff like that, where you might want to, you know, sometimes work, it's kind of socially... You get somewhat socially pressured. It's not nearly as bad as it was in the past, you know, where you were seen as a bit of a pariah if you wouldn't drink on, you know, the company party. But a bit better, but still, you know, to at least take a sip or two, basically, is still somewhat expected. Especially some of the higher guys around. You can get away with it, but since connections are usually worth a lot more, anything else you can have in this fucking world when you wanna climb the ladder a bit, can have to go there. Greetings, Lady Guardian. Greetings, Judge. Fair point. At the end of the day, that's the most important part, it is your choice to make. If you want to or not, just, you know, be aware other people might see differently. It's your choice too. Personally, I don't give a shit if somebody I'm out with doesn't want to drink, as long as he doesn't complain about me drinking and getting drunk. Because, you know, I'm out wanting to have fun too. A lot of us factors there, waiting for the judgment hour. Well, the charges that the Morning Lord has brought against you on a midwinter night long ago, the children of Charwood were brought here and slaughtered. You, the accused, have each spoken in your defense and given your written oath to the judge before you. How drunk are we talking about? Really depends on how the night goes. I had some, although quite a while ago, I'm not that young anymore, blackout drunk nights in my time, but usually I try to get somewhat tipsy and then stay on that level just so, you know, I can have some fun. Been a while since I actually tried to drink to the point of getting really drunk. Blackout drunk. So, you know, just a bit more amused about things, usually. Goes long for rest, Lady Guardian, and our hearts for justice. Hold your tongue, Carla Jarek. You have had your say and given your oath. This is all this court requires of you. It is time that the judge to decide the fate of us all. Judge, what is your ruling? Well, I find neither Quint nor Carlet guilty of the crime. Not denying that a great crime has been committed, Judge. Evidence do you bring that it was not at the hands of the brothers Jarek? For me, it depends on who's buying. It also kind of comes down to company. Now, if you're in good company and you really have fun night, that can, of course, slip and get a bit more colorful. It's not really a great idea, but I can change in my position. Can't grab you the screen and shout you to stop it. Don't worry, though. I'm quite well aware of my limits, God bless that, and I'm not planning to test those in any way, shape, or form. I mean, I have a full liquor bubby, basically straight behind me, you know, full of all the good shit. From whiskey to vodka to all of the shit that you can imagine, basically all of the over-left bottles that couldn't be sold in time. Element of perspective, little William. I have the written oath of the demon Belial. Need Belial out of fire. Summon you to the court of judgment. Does Lysander have sudden need of my services, Lady Guardian? I have a sense that you too have been trapped within this castle. The judge has produced your written confession and found you guilty. You may well find me guilty, lady, but punish me shall be quite another matter. You hold no power over me, Guardian. Stand guard over the phylactery by Lysander's will. The fate of that phylactery determines the fate of all who gather here. Even me. Even you. Decide, Judge, what shall be the fate of the phylactery? I shall take the phylactery myself. I shall judge That is how I will protect it. Ah, Judge is a full guardian. The court is closed in. The case resolved. By Lysander's own decree, we are free to go. Even me. My lord speaks true, but your decision is final. Lysander has decreed that there is no turning back. The Morning Lord's power shall make it so, Judge. Take this vessel and guard it to the end of your days. Your judgment, the souls of all gathered here are finally free of this place. I have but one question. What you to your judgment? Choose randomly between them. And no, the judge's heart is hers alone. My reasons are far beyond your understanding, spirit. That much is true. Wish now to hear Lysander's version of this tragedy. Yes, give me the Morning Lord's account. The slaughter of children happened within these walls one midwinter night is beyond refute. Less clear, however, are the events that led to such a crime. Indeed, it was Quinty Jerick who gathered up the village children for a party within the castle library. I did, Judge, never will I forgive myself. Yet it was his brother Carlet who tricked him into doing so, who cast the spell that caused the slaughter. Carlet sought to become a noble Belnorn, you see, and had been told that the blood of innocents would be required. He made it quick, just a moment of pain. I was told that they would be returned to life as soon as I finished my ceremony, but I never finished. It was the demon Belial who told him that lie, twisting Carlet's good intention to an evil end. Some of my finest work, might I add. Now the Dark Lords ride into battle with the name of Belial, Lord of Fire, on their lips. The phylactery was at the heart of it. Carlet needed it. Belial gave it. Quinn stole it. Lysander confiscated it. I guarded it, and you judged its fate. It's done. To all assembled then, Lysander declares the squad adjourned. Leave. We shall seal the castle doors, and you shall never return. May the judge always know the blessings of the Morning Lord. Well then, we have finally managed to do this. Yeah. See, you know, after I just dealt with this, I wouldn't think my character would then turn around, draw a sword and go like, hey, gotta kill the demon now. I will wait for my chance. Fight the demon there. Otherwise, it wouldn't be nice. Look how the light shines through the leaves again. See all I've done. Stayed behind to thank you. Welcome, Mayor. Oh, that is appreciated. The entire town, all of us ghosts and spirits, are finally free now. We'll leave these woods to the animals, and to you. Goodbye, Judge. You have served us well. I mean, yes, you did kinda pointed like 10 times to that item, gonna take item, keep item, take item, keep item. Even my mind is not that far gone that I wouldn't, you know, remember that. Okay, let's make a save game and see what we get. How is that hot? Yeah, let me load it again and see then. I get something better. Bit more gold. Doesn't help me though. What about that amulet? What else can we get? Nama. Let me come back again. You know, these are the few moments where I'm like, I would really like to have some fucking lore. This fair probably. Did that your weakness actuality? Well, since we're doing this anyway, until the little William is satisfied with the item, let me think. How did that start? It started with the only store around here that I fucking sold weep shit, basically. And also, in a smaller degree, some video games, some Witcher games. I have the cloak protection against evil. Which I like, you know, it's nice and white and it looks shiny on my paladin if I'm not standing in the fucking shadows. Yay, longsword +2. And, interestingly enough, I actually got along somewhat well with the owner because, you know, I'm was, rather obviously, somewhat going to be nice version. Or to put mildly, I enjoyed in education. Yes, yes, I got the book. No problem. Yeah, I have it. Yeah, see. See. See, see. What year was that actually? What year was that? When did that start? No, earlier. That must have been 1997, 8? Around that time, yeah. Around that time, because he still had old consoles around. And because I was actually now nice enough to actually, when I picked the game up and put it back and somewhat cleaned up after myself and after others, we got along rather well, and so he allowed me to play on his consoles because he was also, living upstairs. And it was cool. Back then there was no such thing as people being suspicious of that. Basically, an older man in a store inviting a kid upstairs, that was just something that happens because, well, who would think about that? Nowadays people are a bit more suspicious of such actions. But hey, he was a cool guy, really passionate about his Shanimu, the Shmangaru, and his games. And that was fucking fun. I played games, and since I also cleaned up the store, which was basically the unspoken deal we had, I also got into contact with mangas, and that means I got into contact with the good shit, because he read the good shit, like Genesis Evangelion and other genres that no child should ever be reading because it's fucking annoying to understand and get behind. Hey, there were cool mechs in it, so what can I say? Got me started, and from there, long story of love, with waifus, of all kinds. I still remember, the good old-fashioned, fucking cyberpunky, not even, that's the right term here, just, the cool cat girls. Motorcycles, guns, wild hair. Fucking amazing. And I got a bit more those over the years. What was in there again? Went to sleep. That doesn't seem... We're the very first of the weeps. As I'm aware, the weeps should be older because the furries kinda came after that. At least as far as I know. I'm not an expert. Actually speaking, I didn't even know what a fucking furry was until, I came along you and had to actually look into that, what that is in more detail. I had a rough understanding. I was like, okay, let's take a look in there and go like, huh? Yep. Now what I figured, let's go somewhere else, shall we? But alas. Yeah, imagine, right? It must have been 1997, yeah. Pretty much sure. The summer of 1997. I also did afterwards a bit of work. Yeah, I'm not just saying I am a boomer. Age-wise, I'm most definitively am. But hey. Also, where are fucking polar bears coming from all of a sudden? I still remember playing games on the fucking Sega there. Later on, he even had a Dreamcast. That was amazing. I begged my parents to get stuff like that too, but parents like, no, you can't.